have educated 77 undergraduates through our English teaching courses. In 2019, 36 students have enrolled in the school. At present, there are a total 122 undergraduate students studying in our college.
Dear friends, my name is Zhuang Yi Zhou, Professor and Associate Dean of the College of Civil Engineering in Zhejiang University of Technology. Well known for its outstanding education quality and world-class scientific and engineering research prestige, as well as its location in Hangzhou, a city with a long history, rich culture, and a wealthy society. The West Lake, one of the World Heritage, also the name card of this place, represents the beauty, harmony, peace, and your hope. My coming alumni and colleagues is your right decision for sure in your lifespan to join us in knowledge learning, life enjoyment, and career creating. Thank you very much, and wait for your coming right here.
By arranging lectures by experts from industry, on-site teaching in practice, and setting up professional committee with companies, a multi-channeled and multi-resource talent training system has been formed. It has cultivated a large number of excellent talents for companies in architectural design, construction supervision, construction and real estate, etc. The employment rate of this major has reached above 95%.
Hello everyone, my name is Pasco. This is my second year at ZJUT, Zhejiang University and Technology, and my first year in the College of Civil Engineering. Today I'm really glad to tell you about ZJUT, who is one of the best universities in China. I came to you to suggest and encourage you to be part of this big family we are, ZJUT. Let me tell you, you'll never be disappointed because here you will find teachers who teach with love and joy, who are able to build in you what you need to know about civil engineering. So welcome among us, and let me tell you, you'll never be disappointed. Thank you.
As you know, China is a country that has developed in the shortest period of time. So getting to study at Zhejiang University of Technology gives you the opportunity to gain practical knowledge about civil engineering, and you also get the opportunity to work with the Chinese people, and that will enable you to work in Chinese construction firm around the world. We welcome you to study at our great university.
Up to now, more than 10,000 graduate and undergraduate students have been educated with degree grants, and many of them have become the backbone of civil construction industry in China and even in the world, leading the development of this industry in Zhejiang province.
Okay. Oh, it's a very impressive video. Thank you, Professor Zhang. And I think you can start your presentation. 哎呀，我发现庄老师掉线了，是掉线了吗？他？
我不知道。
哎，怎么视频放完，它怎么就掉线了呢 ？Sorry, guys. I think Professor Zhang just lost the signal. Let's wait for him. I'm gonna share my, oh, he's here, sorry. I think I'm gonna share my screen and maybe show you some video about our school. And meanwhile, we will wait for Professor Zhang.
就保住了。
声音来，就是你这个里面的声音。等一下，对呀，你这个声音关掉了。
Okay, I think Professor Zhang is here with us again. 张老师，你的那个摄像头打开一下。
好 ，OK， 现在我的电脑好用了。
OK。
啊，
那个 PPT 是您这边开还是王老师那边？好的，好的，
那个上面我一个屏幕呢，我看看啊，哎，文件在哪去了
？Yeah, the video I just show you is the image of Hangzhou. You can see the city. It's a very beautiful city.
不是，我这个屏幕里面有，不是，我用我这个电脑里面桌面上面就桌面呢，桌面。
要不这样吧，我放视频，然后我放那个 PPT， 然后庄老师讲。
这个我来。没事。好了，OK 了，好了。哪个？
可以看到，
这么麻烦，你共享2次。
可以看到您的 PPT 了，庄老师，可以开始讲了。
Okay. Now everything is okay, seems right. Right? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
so can you see the PPT?
Yes,
screen?
we can. Yes.
Oh no, my computer now is awakened, now is working properly. Okay,
that's
so sorry, very sorry. So the inconvenience. So after the have used the expression, impression of the video. Now let's talk about our college. This is the new building in new campus, right? Here we have the office building and the lab. Behind this building also there are lots of labs. So this building is our college, right? Looks very impressive. So this college actually was first established in 1979. Recently, we have 2 majors. One is civil engineering, another one is water science and engineering. The later one is not yet available for international students, but if we have lots of students to go for this major, we can apply for the opening of this for international students. Recently, we only recruit students for civil engineering. So in our civil engineering major, we have a master's degree and doctorate degree. For the water science and engineering, we have only master's degree. So in this college, we have more than 112 faculty members. Every year, we have more than 1,000 undergraduate students and 400 postgraduates and more than 120 international students from all over the world. So civil engineering, this major in our university is very important, is the key construction discipline. So this college, recently we have 4 programs in civil engineering for my bachelor degree. One is we call the civil engineering for local students, Chinese students, right? Second one is water science and engineering, also for local students now. So another one program is we call the Sino-Foreign and Cooperation Program. Actually, this is a cooperative program between China and Australia. Another one, the last one is civil engineering for international students. So this is the major you will go for. So here, show something about the information about the civil engineering. This is we call the national first class. undergraduate construction major. That means very important one. And also this is in our province, this is like a 5-plan dominant major. It means it's a very important major. So I will tell you why it's important. So this picture table show you some number of graduate students and the current number of students. So you can see for civil engineering in international student, we have graduated more than 100 students. Recently, we have 104 students in studying. So those pictures show you some activities in construction site visiting, and some practical activities in civil engineering survey. Right, so this big picture with red screen is the ceremony of graduation. Right, so after 4-year study, you will be granted with bachelor degree with a very grand ceremony of graduation. So this is a frame showing some. Here, let me move this. Well, this is civil engineering is like a first class. We have the first class doctoral program. Then we have first class and the academic master degree program. And also we have professional engineering master degree. Here you can see we have 2 kinds of master degree. This is so different. First one is for academic master program, right? Those graduates will work in studying or researching. Another one is we call the engineering master program. This maybe this student will go for a senior advanced engineers, right? So different program that, but the same in the master degree level. So all this program includes the technical engineering, structural engineering, and disaster like a prevention and mitigation engineering, and also bridge and tunnel engineering and municipal engineering. So these 4 directions actually. Those 4 directions are included in civil engineering. That means if you have a degree in civil engineering, you can work in technical, structural, disaster prevention and mitigation engineering, bridge and tunnel in the transportation area, and municipal engineering. Municipal means for the city, sewage and the road or something, right? So it have 5 directions, right? For directions. So it has this civil engineering has a master degree and a PhD degree and a bachelor degree. Right, so this is the major you will be registered. So this we have a very good research centers, right? So for example, for teaching center and a laboratory for foundation research and some civil engineering and architectural engineering. So we have lots of labs and centers. Actually, these centers will serve for research and also serve for teaching, because teaching, for example, for bachelor degree is not only you have the classes in classroom, all the research is related to your study. If a university have a very good research centers, and of course that the education in bachelor level is still very good. Right? So everything is related, right? But it's, our university or college is not only teaching, we also did a very good research. We have a lot of lab. So you can see it show you some lab facilities inside and some work activities students are doing, right? For example, the last picture here, this is beam testing in a lab. Students are participating in the test and some material test, and some picture showing students or doing some like reinforcement construction, right? So it tells you how to do the construction in the real project. So this is the combination of research and your practical activity. Like so, you could be a researcher, could be an engineer, could be a very good like constructor, builder, right? So and here also show you some our professional key lab, right? We have like a virtual simulation center because we have a very good software and a computer, right? So we don't need to do any kinds of experiments in lab using physical material. We can using like computer software, use like a virtual situation, right? To see something. This is a new trend in the future, right? It can save time and money and also give you 3D like a demonstration very good, right? So here show you some like buildings modeled by the software. Right? It show you the stress. Where is the stress larger and deformation? Everything is right. So actually, we have 13 courses for this kind of volatility and the reality courses now are served, right? And also we have 73 virtual simulation experience that could be open. So and also we have a very good structural lab. Look at the picture in the first level, right? First line. So this machine is, the loading capacity is very large. It's 10,000 kNu. It means 1,000 ton. Huge machine, right? This machine is used to test the wall, column, beams, the capacity. We can use in full size testing. This is a solo machine. That means in our province, we have only one such kind of machine, right? So, and other pictures show you different kinds of like research, some water and some material and something, right? So, and also I show you some main research interests in our civil engineering. For example, usually we have those directions. First of all is technical engineering. I don't want to repeat, not repeat, to show you everything, like directions, technical engineering. And also we are doing spiritual engineering research, and then disaster prevention and mitigation. Another one is civil engineering material and municipal engineering. So those four major research interests actually are included in civil engineering. So civil engineering is a big and major. It have different directions, right? If you wanted to be a master degree or PhD student, you may research in technical engineering only. But for bachelor degree in civil engineering, you maybe learn all of them. That means you give you very wide knowledge, right? You will know structural engineering, you will know something about the material, right? So in the future, you have a wide employment, right? You can work in different company, different industry, right? So this is the purpose for our teaching in bachelor degree level. So if you wanted to know the detail, you can see this kind of explanation below that. So now let me just briefly introduce something about the technical engineering research. Interest one is like static and dynamic construction, characteristics of coastal soft soil. What a meaning? Because, for example, in our province, we have a long coastal line. Along this coastal line, the soil is mud, it's very soft, right? But people wanted to build some spot, like a port and some resort area. That means you have to make the soil hardened, created. So this is a new research direction, very, very useful in our province or in some country. research tool in geotechnical engineering is like we call the mud foundation treatment. For example, in the river area, in city area, you know, you will find that there are lots of mud, very soft, right? These are mud. Sometimes you cannot throw them or somewhere. So you will have to make use of it by some kinds of treatment, right? So this is a new technology. Look at this picture, you know. So this is muddy, right? Muddy soil. So you can make use of this mud, right? To use this kind of mud for making materials. And also, this is not a waste. We can use this kind of mud for being the construction material. So this is also one kind of knowledge. This is also in geotechnical engineering, right? So this is some research. It means like edge cutting research topics, very new. But for traditional geotechnical engineering is just to do some design and research for the soil, because building and bridge, everything is built on different kinds of soil, different soil, soft soil, rock, everything, right? So this is very important, right? Because every structure is standing on the soil, but natural soil is not good enough. So this is some research topics, right? So this is another interest 3 in geotechnical engineering is like for the disaster prevention and control and some like a major structural soft soil foundation is also related to soft soil foundation. In some countries, you know, like Hangzhou here, because the foundation, the soil is very soft, but we needed to build lots of infrastructure. We are very interested in soil foundation for the tunnel on the subway, everything, right? So this is another research, because we have to do some research to prevent the disaster. And also in structural engineering, we have some like research interest. One is concrete material durability. Concrete is also sometimes, right, concrete is not durable. We don't think concrete is always durable, right? So we needed to do some research to increase the concrete durability, to have the long span of the structures longer. And the second one is the intelligent monitoring of long span bridge. For example, not only long span bridge, including the huge dam and high-rise buildings, such kind of infrastructure. We need using some sensors to monitor them, right? Then to keep them safe. In the past time, we didn't have this kind of technology. Nowadays, we can install some intelligent system and the sensors in different areas to monitor them and to collect some data. And then you can use in your iPhone or some computer to monitor the data. Is normal, abnormal, if everything is safe state, right? So this is very important, including the flooding something. This is a very good research interest. Another one is also disaster prevention and mitigation. There are some flooding, earthquake, and lots of disaster will happen, right? So how to reduce this kind of damage? This is our research, right? Research, because every year, everywhere in the world, right, there are some natural disaster or some artificial disaster, right? We needed to do research, how to reduce them, how to prevent them, right? So this is our research topic. And also in structural engineering, we have a research institute, Csc College. They are doing some research on steel structural, like steel material, like is one has a very good advantages, right? So we can use steel to build different shapes of building structural, right? Something. So this is one major, right? So steel. And also civil engineering material, because we built everything, we have to use material, right? In our civil engineering, two major material is, one is concrete, second one is steel, right? Steel. So sometimes we can combine them together, right? To build a structure. For example, reinforced concrete means steel and concrete put together, right? Together. So in our college, some professors are doing research in materials, especially in concrete materials, cementitious materials, and also they are doing some other materials. Like one project is like green concrete, right? Using ecological material, right? For building, like for the material of road pavement or something, right? So this pictures show you this kind of material. Another one is like advanced cement-based composite material, right? Because in every country, like concrete is the last amount of material for construction, right? So concrete is not just the one concrete, it has different kinds of concrete, right? We need to do research for the different purpose. For example, high strength, high durability, and fast hardening, and lots of concrete. So this is our strong points in research with concrete research. And sometimes you can put some steel fiber in the concrete, increase the ductility. So we call the fiber reinforced concrete. This is a new kind of material. You can see some picture. This one is like a fiber. I put fibers into the concrete, then the concrete will become tactile, not so fragile. So this is a very good idea, right? Very good research. And also, this is some interest in municipal engineering, like engineering that means water, clean water supply, and wastewater treatment. This is very important because the city is becoming larger and larger, right? So we need a clean water. How to get the clean water, how the water is supplied to different rooms, right? And also there are lots of wastewater. So we cannot just deposit the water directly to the river. So the environmental protection is so important, right? So this is a very good direction, right? But this program is not offered for international students, not yet. But in the future, it will be offered. And for example, this is interest too, right? For piping network. Okay, so this is interest 3 in municipal engineering, wastewater pollution treatment, right? So because when the city or country is becoming like developed, then the pollution will be a big problem. So you needed, one of the pollution is water, right? So we needed to treat the water. Water could come from factory, from the hosting, a lot of, right? So in some country or in some area, people just, to release just water directly goes to the river. The environment is polluted. So this is opposite to our purpose of our construction. We need to build some road, some bridge, and some building with very good environment. If the environment is polluted and you live in a very good room, do you think it's meaningful? No, right? So this is very important. So this is picture shows something about, now this is a picture I took with those students because I was teaching a class in for the introduction to civil engineering, right? We were visiting a construction site. This construction site just inside our campus, right? So this picture in the right side is like some work done by student for the competition, something. Right? So that's something for our college, right? So our college, this is a brief introduction. So now let's move on to the next one. Move the next one. How? Okay, this is not that one. Change another name. I wanted to change it to another file. 对，这个讲完了，这个另外一个。
张老师，下一个我们就稍微简单讲一讲，因为时间有点紧，我们还有问题。哎，
好的，好的，好的。好。
PPT 你先打开。
PPT 这个英文的那个那个哎对 OK 好。
好像没有共享屏幕。
哦 ，OK。
共享了没有？现在共享我都不会共享，这个真是。
是在这里共享。
这好复杂。
下面这里。
糊涂，不知道哪共享
屏幕。是这个对吧？
不对，英文的 education plan 对 ，OK。还要共享一下吧。
然后
新共享。
现在已经好了。
Can you see the screen？
可以看到。
那就是大的，就是 maximize screen 就行了。Okay, so now let's briefly, quickly introduce the plan for your guys. So this is, we have a new plan, right? I will just skip this part for the educational objective, right? And requirement. Maybe I have to briefly education purpose. You will learn something, right? To be an engineer, could be a researcher, could be a scientist, could be a builder, right? So it's a need, we have objectives here. So because of too much objectives, I cannot read them, right? And also you are required to have 4 kinds of knowledge structure. One is knowledge. You have knowledge means you have basic theoretical knowledge, and then your professional theoretical knowledge. For example, basic theoretical knowledge, just like, for example, mathematics and engineering mechanics and physics and material mechanics, some kinds of basic knowledge. The professional theoretical knowledge, including like professional, for example, concrete, steel structure or something like this one. And then you will have to have like professional knowledge also includes like a lot of classes, very important. For example, here I show you like foundation, some material, something like this. Okay, and also you need to know for example, for project bidding. Do you know the bidding? Bidding means if you wanted to get a project, you have to have a competition with other people, right? So that's what bidding, and also you need to know some law and some regulations, and then you have to know some other knowledges, for example, like literature, art, and humanity, and social science. Like this. 3.1 is ability. You have the ability. At least you after the graduation. Before you get the degree, you have to have the how to say D, not D. We have passed the examination for SHK, means Chinese language. And also you need to know something. We have no time to read all of them. Just quickly have a review that one. And also quality structure. The fourth one, structure. Quality means you need to understand some like China's like existing reality and humility and Chinese social like literature and culture, right? And also you need to have a social responsibility and ethics, lots of things. This is something you need to know, right? And we have this study is taught in full English, right? The teachers or professors will speak English in the classroom, everything, right? It's full English teaching. And full year, you will get a bachelor degree in civil engineering, And the total graduation credit is minimum is 152, 52. So, and also it has some professional core courses, means core courses that means very important courses I listed here. For example, mathematics, advanced mathematics, electrical mechanics, and some bridge engineering, road engineering, foundation, and steel structural, concrete structural. So those kind of a lot of knowledge you have to study very hard, right? But this is very useful for your career, right? Very good, very useful courses. But it's not easy, I tell you. But if you study hard, you can pass it. And here I show you some courses, right? Generally, all the credits consists of 4 parts. Part A is general courses. General courses has 38 credits. What's the general courses? General courses, I show you something in a table, for example, like a very general knowledge. For example, like Chinese language and some Chinese culture, something very general courses, right? So this courses also has 2 parts. One is what we call the mandatory courses. You have to take for this courses mandatory. It has 30 credits. Another course is what we call the optional. Optional means you can choose from one of them, but also it requires the now basic courses. It has some requirement. The table here, not clear. Oh, this is general mandatory courses. It needs 30 credits, and also we have selective courses. It needs 8 credits. So totally is 38 credits. 30 credits means you have to take all these courses from the table. 8 credits means you have to reach 8 credits, but from other courses, from different selective courses. The course you selected is not fixed, but the total credits is fixed. Part B we call the basic courses. It needs 49 credits. It also have 2 parts. One is mandatory courses, which needs 41 credits from this table. Means all the courses on this table you have to take. Another 8 credits is selective courses. Selective courses means you need 8 credits, but the courses is not fixed. You can select it from some options, right? So this table shows some courses. You can select it from this one. And part 3 is professional courses. Of course, is very important, right? The total cost is 41 credits. Now it also have 2 parts. One is 35 credits. All the courses in this table you have to take, very important. You cannot miss one of them. And also 6 credits is selective courses, means you can choose from this table. Any courses you can choose, but the total credits, you should reach 6 credits. Okay, understand? So part D is we call the practice, because civil engineering is a practice science, technology. You need to learn from the practice. So we have totally 24 credits. For example, for the design, like internship and experiment, all this kind of one is very important. So everything is this table is mandatory mentally. So this is very important one. Okay, so this is the brief introduction for our plan. Like if you have any question, just ask us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Zhang. It's very impressive. It's I think students must have learned a lot from your presentation. And since we don't have much time, let's see the question. We're gonna choose 1 or 2 questions to answer. Okay. 老师们，你们可以看问答里面应该有。Okay. 可以看到 yes. Someone is asking what are the course was available for master in civil engineering? 我们现在土木工程 master 是中文授课的，是吗？
Last year this program was imposed. If somebody want to be a master student, we can open the course in English.
Yeah.
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 We are
Maybe
planning.
in the future. Yes, maybe in the future we are going to open civil engineering in English for master's degree students.
There are.
您说。
There are 1 or 2 students applying for the master degrees now.
But in Chinese, right?
No, in English.
In English, can we accept them?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Then you may try to apply, and we we will forward your documents to College of Civil Engineering. The teachers are gonna see whether they can accept you or not. And there's 1 question. I'm curious about the presentation. What's the difference between the civil engineering local students and the civil engineering international students? 就是中国学生、中国学生和外国学生，他们课程上面有什么不同？是这个意思吗？
As the courses mostly are same. Mostly same, but something is different because, for example, in Chinese, Chinese students are more focus on different directions. For example, some students are majoring in like a transportation area. Some students are majoring in like underground direction. So they will learn more about, for example, bridge or tunnel. For the international student, there is only 1 major, civil engineering. It will cover more widely. So there's some little difference.
Okay, thanks. And I want a bachelor degree. We have undergraduate program in civil engineering in English, which you can apply. And,
no. Yes.
Oh yeah. 我们本科有的。
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have an underground structural course for English.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's a technical engineering.
How much is the programs? About the tuition standard, you can visit our official website to know the details of the programs and the tuition and other detailed information. The student can be selected to study.
How much is it?
How can you handle students that can learn and the relation between teachers, and how can you and good quality education. 有学生在问这个线上授课的问题，看到了吗？老师们就是问答里面，你们能看到问答吗？
聊天问答。
是聊天还是问答？
问答，
哦，看到了。
对，问答的倒数第二个。
倒数第二个是。
Yes, question from Jane that we are in the stage of COVID-19 and how we handle students' knowledge so that we can learn less and anxiety and depression between teachers and students. We are doing online class right now. We have the application called DingTalk, right?
Right.
Yeah, DingTalk broadcasting.
Yes, yes. And I think there will be very soon. There will be very soon that maybe you can come to China physically because
Yes,
everyone
true.
is taking vaccine, you know,
Yes.
inside China or outside China. I think
Ah.
you will come to China very soon. Maybe
Yes.
end of this year or the beginning of next year. We
Yeah,
hope,
I think
we
so.
believe that, yes, we believe that you will be able to come very soon.
Yes, yes.
Is there a scholarship for students for the course? Yes, scholarships are available for all the programs. You can see the details on our website, and you can follow us on. We have regular information sessions actually. This month there will be 3, and next month there will be also 3. And this is, let me show you the schedule. Wait a second, let me show my screen now. Yeah, this is the schedule of our webinar, and you can follow us on 10th, 7th, 24th this month, and the next month, the 1st, 8th, and the 15th at 4 o'clock. And this is our contacts. Our phone number, email address, and official website here. And you can follow us on our social media platforms. Okay, you can take picture of the screen. Okay, it's 4:30 right now, and I think we're gonna start another meeting, School of Management. The teachers are waiting. So thank you very much, Professor Zhang.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for the presentation. I think students have learned a lot. And
You're welcome.
Yeah, yep. Then students, if you have any other further question, you can send us email and we will forward it to Dr. Zhuang later after the meeting. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you,
very
Dr.
much.
Zhang, very much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, then okay, guys, so we have teachers from School of Management. We invite Dr. Zhang Guangxi, Vice Director of Management Department, School of Management, and Michelle Xu, Associate Director of International Cooperation and Development Office, School of Management, to give us a brief introduction of School of Management and the programs related. Okay. 徐老师，你跟张老师是谁先讲啊？
我先来讲，那我就可以开始了。
那2位老师先跟同学们打个招呼吧。
Okay, hello everybody. This is Michelle from School of Management.
Hello everyone, this is Guang from School of Management. We're glad to meet you here.
And today we too will give you the introduction of the School of Management. And firstly, I will take some slides to introduce the school and our program. And then later, if you have any questions, we can, I and the Professor Zhang together will answer your questions if there's any, okay? So now let's start. Okay, as you can see that we are from the School of Management. Yes, today we will give you information and to introduce in three parts. One is about our school, School of Management, and secondly to talking about our program, and the third, finally to telling how to apply for our programs. Okay, first about our school. Actually, our school, we have a quite a long history from 1980. And firstly, we are just a very small department of industrial management engineering in 1980. Then in 1993, we established the college, we call the College of Economics and Management. And in 2003, we are approved to grant MBA degree program. And now it's also the very international and prevent MBA program both in China and in the world. And in 2005, we are approved to grant doctorate degrees in international trade and technical, economic, and management. And also at the same time, at the same year, we enrolled the first doctor student of humanity and social science of Zhejiang UT. In 2010, we approved to grant doctor degree in business administration. And in 2015, our three disciplines have been selected into the provincial first-class discipline construction plan. Our MBA program then got the international accreditation, AMBA accreditation in 2016. And again, 2 years later, in 2018, our MBA program got the re-accreditation, and it's for 5 years, the longest time for AMBA re-accreditation. And 2018, our business administration discipline got the B+ in the 4th National Discipline Assessment. So this is a briefly history of our colleague. And to talk about our schools, we have the vision to become a world-renowned business school committed to the growth of SME. So we focus on the small and medium-sized enterprises. And our motto is learn widely and serve the society. Okay, now actually we have mainly two disciplines. One is business administration, and the second one is management science and engineering. Our business administration discipline ranked 18th in the nation in mainland China, and we are the first level discipline class in provincial level. And our business administration discipline also ranked the top 6% in mainland China. For another discipline, management science and engineering, we are also the province first class discipline B+ class, and ranked the top 33% in mainland China. And talking about our MBA program, we approved to deliver the MBA program in 2005, and in 2015, 10 years later, we got the AMBA International Accreditation, and also we got the Chinese high quality MBA accreditation. Besides, we also participate in some global rankings. So we participate in the CN Expansion MBA rankings, which is delivered in North America. And we got globally 17th in 2017 and 71st in 2018. Talking about our faculty and students, Now totally in our school, we have students of 1,543 students, and it's including more than 1,000 undergraduates and the rest are all the postgraduate students. It's including master students of 268 and 90 doctor students. And besides, we have a part-time delivering professional master programs, including MBA program and MPSCC program. The student number is more than 70, nearly 800. For our staffs, we totally now have the staffs of 145 staffs, and including more than 108 academic faculty, and 77 of them are professors or associate professors. And among all our faculties, 80 of them obtain a PhD degree. And talking about the students of last year, I mean the last year, the 2020 intake students, we have totally Chinese students enrolled in 2020, nearly 300, and they are coming from 19 provinces of China. So it's all from all the national. And the gender, we have 120 male students and 178 female students, which means we have 60% of female and 40% of male. And next, I will take some slides to talk about our internationalization. From this connection, actually, our students, you can enjoy the chance to study in our partner schools all over the world. Now we have the international partners from North America, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Among them, the from the European countries, we have the most partners from Europe. And here we listed some quite previous universities, which is ranked globally in the world or get the international accreditation. So you can have a look at the list. For example, the University of Wisconsin-Madison, which is topped global top 30. University of California at Riverside, US, topped ranked US top 40, and also ASSB accreditation. The University of Athens, University of Uppsala University, the ESS Business and Marketing School from Spain, Waterfall Institute of Technology Ireland, University of College Cork, Ireland, University of New York, University of York from UK, National Taiwan Normal University from China, Taiwan, Hong Kong University of Hong Kong, also the International Organization, the Study Abroad Foundation, which we can provide the very top universities like the UC Berkeley, UCLA, UC Davis, the London School of Economics. So such kind of top university for our students to go exchange. So from this network, you can either to participate in the global study tour or the exchange for one semester, or to take the second master degree overseas. And also we have the activities held in China to having the foreign students to come into China. So now in recent, actually not the recent, from 2017 to 2019, in the 3 years, we have totally incoming students of 100. We have coming international student of 131, and 27 Chinese students joined them to participate in the cross-cultural activities in China. At the same time, our students also going outside for overseas study tour, for exchange for 3 months, for overseas student degree. And our PhD student can also to go to our partner destination to have to visiting as the visiting scholar. Here's some examples, pictures of our students who are enjoying the activities both in China and overseas. Besides, even you are not going outside, even at the local, we regulate to deliver the global forum, which is delivered from the corporate executives of the global industry. So this is to aim to provide the practical management knowledge and contemporary business issues from the executives. So every month we will have one seminar, which is online or offline. And about our graduate employment, of course, most of the students they are participating in work. They are going to looking for a job. So upon the graduate time, nearly 100% of our graduate, they will got the employment. So here is some number of the last 5 years. For example, for year 2019, 95% and 95.55% of students, they got the job at the time they graduate, which means June or July at their graduate year. And here is some employer list. You can see where they are going, which kind of companies they are working for. For example, the Graduation Agricultural Bank of China, Bank of Communications of China. This is the finance industry. And also we have the big company, for example, the SF Express. For example, the Greentown Property Service Group, Greentown Real Estate Group, which is a very big private Chinese company, and also already the listed company in China. So here you can have a look to have some idea where our students they are work for after their graduation. And besides, we have also nearly I think 1/4 of our graduation, they are pursuing the further degree. They are applying for the master programs, both in China or overseas. Here we listed some destination for our graduation to study in mainland China. Many of them are very good university. For example, the Fudan University, Tongji, Shanghai Jiaoda University, the Peking University, Shanghai University, Tongji University, Xiamen University, Zhejiang University. Yes, you can have a look which university are going. And for overseas actually they are also got the offers from the very top university of the world. For example, the Boston University, Cambridge University from US, from UK, the Manchester University, the University of Leeds, University of Bath, University of London, University of Warwick. And for Europe, you can see the Uppsala University, the Csc Dijon from France, and also Monash University from Australia, the Australia National University, University of Melbourne. And also we have a student to going to China, Hong Kong for further degree. For example, the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. Okay, so this is some information about our schools. And next we were talking about the programs we are providing. From this picture, you can see all the programs from undergraduate to PhD to doctor programs we are delivering. And for the undergraduate, we have 4 majors. And for the postgraduate, we have the research type master and professional master. And for PhD, we have the business administration and also the postdoctoral research station. And among them, today we are focused to talking you about the business administration, and especially for the undergraduate business administration program, because we know today our audience is mainly looking for the undergraduate program. So our business administration program, briefly, the core courses we have, you can see including management, strategic management, organizational behavior, human resource management, marketing, management research methods, and the length of the whole study is 4 years, and including the 2 semesters every year. And we also have a short program in the summer. We have the 4 semester, a spring semester, and a short summer semester. The teaching language, we have, actually you can choose either Chinese or English. But for the language requirement to entering the 2 programs is different. For the Chinese program, if you're applying for Chinese program, you need to have the Chinese level of HSK level 5 or above. And if you're applying for the English program, you still need to have the Chinese level of HSK level 4 above. Besides, you need to have the English ability. You can provide the IELTS 5 point or TOEFL 60, or you are from the English-speaking country, or you are graduate from the English Living High School, or you meet the requirements of our school. And after the 4 years, as soon as you complete totally 149 credits and to complete the degree thesis, then you meet the graduate requirement. And after that, you will get the degree of the Bachelor of Management. Here is the learning objective of our business administration major. And this program aims to calculate our students to have the socialist core value, innovation awareness, social responsibility, international vision, professional ethics, and humanistic literacy. And our graduates are expected to master the knowledge of management and economics. You need to be familiar with the theory and methods of enterprise management, and have the ability to discover, analyze, and solve problems, self-study, and team cooperations. Next, talking you about the details courses, the curriculum of our 4-year programs. And in our program, our courses are delivered in or divided into 4 catalogs. One is the general knowledge courses, and the second is the basic courses. The third is the specific courses, and finally the practical teaching session. And for each catalog, I will explain you a little details about which courses are included in this part. For the first, the general knowledge, we have totally 40 credits in this catalog, and including the compulsory part and the elective part. For compulsory courses, we have 32 credits. It's including the practical Chinese. Yes, they're quite Chinese Chinese courses. Even you are taking in the English delivering program, you are still required to take the Chinese courses. We hope you to have a quite good level of Chinese ability after graduation. And besides, we have the foundation of the computer application, Chinese culture, the introduction of business administration. Yes, such kind of courses. And besides, you need to take 8 credits from several courses. You can select it. You can select just 8 credits from them. The second part is the basic courses. For this part, we also have two types. One type is compulsory, and another type is selective courses. From the compulsory courses, it including some mathematics courses, the foundational business management courses, including the microeconomics, accounting, operation, research, information system, applied statistics analysis in our language, literature, search, and academic writing. And elective courses, you can choose from the 6 courses. Choose from the 6 courses, including comparative cultural, innovation thinking and management practice, innovation management, business Chinese, financial statement analysis, and selected readings of management literature. The third catalog is more, is more professional focus. It's for the compulsory part. There are 7 courses, including organizational behavior, corporate finance, human resource management, marketing, strategic management, research mathematics, consumer behavior. For selected courses, you can choose from the 9 courses to choose among them to finish totally 24 credits, including the business communication and negotiation, multinational corporation management, world business environment, e-commerce, logistic and supply chain, investment, entrepreneurship management, financial evaluation and investment decision, international marketing. And finally, you need to take the practical session. This session are not the, it's not the traditional learning in classroom. It's more practice oriented, including professional, cognitive practice, simulation practice, graduation practice, and finally the graduation thesis. And for the graduate thesis, you will be guided by a supervisor, and the word limitation need to be no less than 12,000. Yes, 12,000, no less than 12,000 words in Chinese. But for international students, you can write it in English. Okay, so I think this is almost all the information we want to provide for you about the school and about our programs. And finally, if you want to apply for our program, you can apply through our international college. And here's the website of our international college. And from the application online, you can submit your materials. Okay, and now if any questions, you can just ask.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for the presentation. And yes, this is our official website, www.iec.zjut.edu.com. You can do the application online now. It's open now. And if you have any question for Michelle for School of Management, please send your question on our Q&A box, so we can reply you one by one.
Okay, I saw a quite long question. Let me read it. And you are applying for the master program, and you already applied.
Got pre-admission.
From this, okay, which is so your background is quite good. You also have the working experiences. Okay, I think this question is about the scholarship.
Yes, we don't know the results of CSC scholarship yet, because it would come out maybe by the end of this month or the beginning of next month. So you can wait patiently for their results. And in the meanwhile, we will also review your documents to see if you can get ZJUT scholarship. But if you get CSC, you cannot get ZJUT scholarship in meantime. So you can only choose one. That means you have to wait patiently until you get the results of CSC scholarship, okay? Thank you for your question. Management School prepared research program. 哦，好像是同一个人呢。很长的问题。
Big long question. Thank you for interesting. And a student about the internship. Actually, for internship, we how to say, we have the corporate connection, and sometimes we also announce the recruitment information from our partners, from our corporate people to students. But you can, it's quite recommended that you can get the job, the more job information or internship information from the public website, which is, the information will be more comprehensive. You do not rely, you do not need to rely on us. And I think it's quite recommended if you want to work in for the Chinese company. Your Chinese language is quite important.
Thank you, Michelle. And there are some questions about the
scholarship.
Scholarship and tuition. Tuition for undergraduate programs. If the program is in Chinese, it's 16,200 yuan, Chinese yuan every year. And if it's in English, it's 18,800 Chinese yuan per year. For postgraduate program, if it's in Chinese, it's 22,600 Chinese yuan, and if it's English, it's 24,800 per year. Okay. Any other question for Michelle or Professor Zhang? I would like to apply for management. Is there a link where I can get details of the course units?
I think for the student, you can leave, just leave your, sorry, there's some noisy.
You can also, by the way, you can also see the recording of today's meeting on our YouTube. Our YouTube account is Zhejiang University of Technology. Yes, you can see the recording of today's meeting, and you can see Michelle's presentation on our YouTube. So you could see the curriculum of the program.
Yeah, since about the curriculum, we will update year by year, and still for this year, we are still finalize the final version. So if possible, you can just leave your email, and we can contact from the email. And as soon as we got the final version, we can provide to you.
I'm a first year college student taking hospitality management. Can I still study in ZJUT? What program you want to apply for our school? If it's a undergraduate program, I think you can. Yeah, you can send us your high school graduation certificates and transcripts. Limit age for university undergraduate program. You should be more than 18 and below 25 for undergraduate program. About the scholarships and other programs from other schools, you can follow us. We have regular information sessions for international students. I'll show you my screen. Here, that's our schedule. On 10th, 7th, 24th this month, and next month, the 1st, 8th, 15th at 4 p.m. There will be regular information sessions, and you can know the detailed information about our school, all the programs we're providing and the scholarships. And you can also contact us. Now, our phone number, email, website, and social media platform. You can follow us and get to know the latest information. Okay, you can take a picture of it. Okay, let's continue. Is it going to attend the school in person? That is. Cybersecurity.
I'm not sure if the applicants they're asking if it's possible to have the long distance study. Is the question me?
Long distance, you mean study online, right? Because we are providing online class right now because of the COVID-19. International students are not able to come to China yet. But I think very soon, maybe end of this month, or this year, or the beginning of the next year, I believe that international students were able to come, but we are not sure yet. So we are still waiting for the updates from our government. So please wait patiently. And before that, we are taking online class. We have applications such like Ding Talk, which you can learn online. And we are doing it right now for international students outside China.我想申请研究生，毕业于北师大。你可以看一下我们的网站，看看有什么研究生的项目你可以申请。Study FM diploma 可能 Like I said, for undergraduate program, it should be below 25. It's not so for human resource management. Sorry, we don't have human resources management in English, right? Right, Michelle?
We have this direction because after the 2 years study, we divided the program into different directions, including human resource management, strategy management, financial management, and we have another new category called digital management in digital environment.
Okay, thank you. How long does it to be admitted? First of all, you should apply online, right? Fill in the application form and upload all the documents required. And you will get a pre-admission letter in like 3 or 5 days, working days. If you are qualified, you can check the application status online after 3 or 5 days. Do you offer international trade and economics? Yes, we do. Undergraduate program in English, we do. I think that's the last question. Do you still have any further question for Michelle and Dr. Zhang? No more question. Okay, then if there is no more question, then thank you again, Michelle and Dr. Zhang, for joining us today to give us such a fruitful presentation. And if there is more question from students, I will forward it to you and hope you can help to answer. And thank you again, students and our professors. Thank you.
Thank you.
And,
thank you for participation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Have a
I
good
hope
day.
we can see you next time because we have another regular information sessions next month, right? This month or next month. Yes, you will be joining us again. And I hope that students, you can join us next time. Okay, thank you. And I will close today's meeting. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
See you.